Hello and welcome to Witch Moon Magic. My name is Lisa. Today I'm going to do a reading for Scorpio for May. I like to begin by doing a blessing. So I'm going to invite the God and Goddess to be with us today. Bless us with your presence, your wisdom, and your love. Blessed be. Okay, we'll set that aside and get our card shuffled. And as I said, we'll be doing a reading for Scorpio for May. Let's see what kind of messages we can get for Scorpio in May. Scorpio in May. Messages for Scorpio in May. Now I'm going to lay the cards out in a Celtic cross, and then I'll go through them with you. We've got Major Arcana, another Major Arcana, another Major Arcana, and another. Got some stuff happening right now, and another Major Arcana, and a wand, a pentacle, a sword, another sword, and a cup. So I'm going to say right off the bat that the Major Arcana represent karmic steps along our journey in this life. We come in with certain lessons we need to learn, things we have to understand about ourselves and relating to the world and the universe. And these cards in particular are like pinpoints. They're very important things for us to pay attention to and to try to understand how they affect our lives, how they make us feel. So just during the reading, pay special attention to those cards, and especially since you've got so many of them. There's really something tremendous going on right now for you. So I'm going to start with the first card. This represents the situation that's going on, a question you may have in mind, or something you're working through at the moment, and it's your first Major Arcana. It's the Empress, and I'll see if I can hold it up to that camera there. And it just shows a pregnant woman in an orchard, apple orchard. She's got her pets with her. She's got her wand with her, or a staff with her. And it represents the fertility and the abundance that we have in the world. It's this power of fertility and life-giving. It's good for new projects. It's just a whole renewal, a whole rebirth that's happening right now for you. And the cross card, or the challenge, is another Major Arcana, the Star. So I'll hold that one up to the camera. And it shows a woman standing in a body of water, bringing energy down from the universe and then out her other hand onto the earth. So it's this circuit of energy she creates. It's about bringing that universal force, that universal energy into her body, igniting ourselves, and then creating the circuit down into the earth, down into our physical world. So it's a connection between heaven and earth. It's a connection between the spiritual and the physical plane. And the main thing about this is that it is a circuit of energy. I know I keep saying that, but it's this energy that flows through us constantly. And in this card, it's a very deliberate action she's doing. It's a very mindful raising of energy. And the fact that it's called the Star, it really relates to the fact that we are all made of stardust. We are parts of this universe. We are intricately entwined with each other, with everything. And so it's as if, just with these two cards, I'm seeing that you're coming into this place where you want to be creative and bring life and prosperity to your world. And it's all about aligning yourself with this circuit of energy, aligning yourself with the universal energy and the earthly energies. It's this pathway of energy that flows through us. So it's about getting in touch with that and harnessing that energy. Now, I want to move on to the next major arcana. You've got the World up here at the top. Now, this position indicates an energy that is conscious. We're aware of it. We other people are aware of it, and it also is. It's like it's right in the forefront. So it just it affects everything else. It affects the whole situation. It's like this rainbow or this waterfall of energy that just covers the whole reading. And the World card is completion. You are seeing that you are completing a cycle right now. She is celebrating. She's throwing her hat off. She's at the beach, at the water's edge. And it's about celebrating this accomplishment that you have had, that other people recognize. You've come through this phase and you are completing it. It's a feeling of joy that is overcoming your world right now. Now, this next card, the next major arcana, is the Wheel of Fortune. This card is all about opportunity. Opportunities abound for you. She can spin the wheel, it can land on anything, and that's the path you can go on. Every path is meaningful to us. Every path is a lesson for us in some way. And in this position, it's kind of on the unconscious level and also something that's deeply embedded in us, that this understanding that you can create anything you want. You can go in whatever direction you want, and you'll be okay. You will be taken care of. It's the path you need to go on. It's an understanding that you have what you need to manifest the world you want. So I'm going to move on to this next major arcana. It's the Devil, and it's an energy that you're just coming out of, like this phase you're just coming out of, because you're completing something. The Devil is all about something tempting you off your true path. They've got this volcano in the background that is showing that there's danger. This is something you need to pay attention to, be aware of, be very cautious. And the Devil himself is tempting these people with money and ice cream and all shiny good things, and it's meant to distract you from your true path. So that's just something to be aware of too, that you are coming out of that, but it's still, I can see in this card that it's still lingering. There's still some kind of energy that wants you to stray from your path. And as I said in this next card, this is the upcoming future, and it's a Five of Wands. Wands are about passion, power, energy. It's the element fire, and it's also a 5. Now the 5s are a very kind of chaotic and unbalanced number. The 4s are real stable, and even the 6s are pretty stable. But you've got the 5 that just messes things up, messes the energy up, and you see these 5 women surrounding this cauldron that is bubbling over, and they are arguing. They're because it's a wand, and it's all about passionate ideas and the passion that's deep inside of you that you want to speak out, but no one's listening to each other. They are just fighting. It's just fighting and chaotic, and they're not looking at the big picture, which is this cauldron that's bubbling over. So this is showing me that, this Devil card and this 5 of Wands, you've still got some chaotic disruption going on, and oftentimes it's in communication with people. This is 5 women who cannot get together, 5 women who are arguing and bickering. So it does relate to being able to express your passions in a more constructive way. And then this next card, it's almost I wouldn't say opposite, but it has a different feel about it. This Eight of Pentacles, and she's in a shop. She's got all these jars of elixirs and whatever, and she is using her talents. She's mixing up a batch of something with these jars, and it represents, these jars represent all these talents and skills that you have to manifest what you want in this world. Pentacles are all about the physical world, wealth, health, abundance, manifestation, and this card in this position is about you specifically, and that you are aware that you have many skills. You have the ability to create and manifest what you want. So this is a great foundational card, because it just shows you that you've got this internal strength and knowledge of what you're about in that realm. Now this next card, Seven of Swords. Swords are about the element air. It's about ideas and thoughts and planning. And in this card, it's kind of a secretive card. The figure is here holding the swords, and it's at night, and she's covered in her cloak. You don't know whether she's come to help or come to steal, because she's coveting these swords she has. So the main thing about this card is that it's a secretive action going on in the background. It's secretive thoughts, secretive planning, and it's not a clear card like the other ones really have clear meanings. With this one, it's showing you that something is afoot, but you don't know what it is yet. And in this position, it's how other people are seeing this situation right now. They're seeing something is going on, but they're not really aware of what it is. And it can be affecting you, because it's as if this energy is so secretive and so hidden. It's hidden from you and hidden from our conscious minds. So we don't know what this is about yet. And that's the key. We don't know, but something is going on in the background, in your thoughts, in your ideas. Something is churning, and we don't know what that is yet. And then you've got another sword, the Two of Swords right here. Now, twos always represent making a decision about something. And it's an air sign because it's a sword, so it's decision making. It's ideas, weighing ideas, and at this point, she's blindfolded and just throwing daggers at this target. And it represents not being fully aware, again, with this one, you're not really aware of everything that this entails. And so you're just kind of trusting the universe to point you in the right direction. And this is what you were feeling. This is what you're fearing right now. That you can't really see enough to make a clear decision right now, and these two cards in particular are saying that something is going on behind the scenes, and you're still working through that. And then we've got a Three of Cups here at the top. Now, cups are the element water, and it's about unconditional love, deep feelings and authentic emotions, being able to relate authentically with people on that deep level. And in this one, it's a celebratory card. These three women are raising their chalices to the moon, and it's a playful card in that you've got these cats here playing. There's fish jumping out of the water. It's playful and joyful and blissful, and it's so opposite from this Five of Wands that once you kind of figure out this mysterious stuff that's going on, the bickering will stop, and you'll be able to celebrate on a deeply emotional level with people. It's all about learning to relate authentically with people, using this star energy, which is a balancing energy. It's a balance of all of that energy, and that creates authentic connection, authentic emotions with other people. Now, since I didn't get a major arcana in this position, I'm going to pull a couple more cards and see if we get one. We've got another cup and a sword, and I'm going to end it there. Now, this Ten of Cups here, it's a happily ever after card. And because it's a cup, it's on an emotional level. You are going toward, and it's very related to the Empress at the beginning, this new energy, this fulfillment, this happiness that you are longing for, this connection to family and people around you. But then we've got the Ten of Swords. Now, tens are the last of the numbered cards, and it goes in a progression. And you've got, these two swords here that are like ideas that are in the background, something's churning up. And the 10 is saying, you're done with that. He's laying down with all the swords in his back, somebody running away. He's still alive. He's reaching for his broom here. But there's, with these many swords, it's as if you've been worrying and struggling with something mentally for so long, and these cards are indicating that it's you're just finished. You don't want to do it anymore. It's time to move on from that. And that, that's clearly what the star is saying. Tap into this star energy and learn a better way to communicate with each other on this emotional and authentic level, and this new beginning, this completion and new beginning will blossom. Now, I want to pick a couple more cards from the bottom. Sometimes they kind of give a little bit more information, and we got another major arcana. But this first card I picked, the Four of Cups, another cup. So it's still about that emotion and that love, unconditional love that the universe has for us. But he is despondent. He sees 3 cups, and it's like, is that enough? It doesn't seem like this is going to help me. Something is missing, but he doesn't see the cup coming up from behind. There is hope still. There is this need and this ability. You have the ability to relate deeply with people, and there is hope. There is somebody coming with another cup. So these two kind of go together, this 10 of Swords and this 4 of Cups, because it's a despair. It's an unhappiness and not feeling in balance. And then we have the Death card. I'll hold that up there. And we've got one door that's closed and one door that's opening up. And we've got the figure of Death cutting this rope with his sword. And it's kind of hard to see, but it's holding together by one thread. And that means attachment. You are still holding on to something that doesn't serve you anymore. And the devil is holding that. He is tempting you with something. He was showing you something bright and shiny that is going to, lead you astray. So this whole thing that is all about the Star card. It's all about tuning in to that universal energy, creating that circuit of energy from the heavens, from the universe down into our physical world, our physical bodies, learning how to use that energy in a positive, being able to communicate more positively with people. You are indeed finishing a cycle. You are finishing a big cycle right now, but there's still this little bit of attachment that needs to just be cut so you can walk through that door into this new phase of your life. Now, I hope that resonates with some of you. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Blessed be.